What's up everyone, Tiny Noibat here, and welcome to my ranking of every Ash Ketchum Pokemon. Over his career, Ash has caught a whopping 50 Pokemon, and in this picture, unfortunately we have Haunter and Larvitar, which Ash didn't really catch, so they're not going to be on this list. Also, I say career, because there's no way Ash is just given 48 balls, not including all of the safari balls that he got from the safari zone to catch his Toros. Anyhow, the way this video works is I say the Pokemon, I give it's a rating from -10 to 10, -10 meaning so bad it's good, then finally a brief description. So let's get into it. Number 50, Beedrill, 0 out of 10. This can't really count as Ash's Pokemon. I mean, on Bulbapedia it said Casey's Beedrill. That's because he gave it away after half a flipping episode. Not even that. About a minute of the episode, I'm pretty sure. Number 49, Raticate, 0 out of 10. Raticate sucked. Ash traded the Butterfree for it, and then gave it back 5 minutes later. Seriously, Ash, you need to get some better Pokemon. It's not like the next few are any better. Number 48, Primeape, 1 out of 10. It was seen for 2 episodes and isn't even memorable. Enough said. Number 47, Unpheasant, 1 out of 10. This is Ash's worst bud, and honestly, if not for the Skylar battle, it would have gotten 0 out of 10. I think it suffered though because of how many Pokemon Ash caught in Unova. Even though some of Ash's Unova Pokemon were actually really good. Number 46, Palpitoad, 1 out of 10. I like the Pokemon in general. Why else do you think it's on my Pokemon anime team? But I hate Ash's. He had no need to catch it. He already had a water type in Oshawott and was going to get a ground type later in Crocodile. Number 45, Swellow, -2 out of 10. Swellow was the second least memorable of Ash's flying types, and it would have gotten a 0 if not for it being invincible. You can't tell me that. Otherwise, after Thunder Armor just showed me it's invincible. Forget Tobias's Latios, he was a hacker. Number 44, Muck, -2 out of 10. It has a minus because it body slammed Oak. The episode it was caught in wasn't memorable. May I go on? Number 43, Toros. He caught 30 damn Toros. One gets a 2 for being used in the Orange League and Battle Frontier. The rest get 0, but they don't count anyway. Number 42, Glalie, 2 out of 10. Forgettable, except for its evolution and capture episodes. I actually enjoyed those, and Home was a great arc, but they focused too much on giving Ash's companions Pokemon and the trainers the personalities and memorable moments, and Glalie was really a point where it suffered. I actually sort of don't want Ash to catch a 6th Pokemon in a Alola, just because it will suffer the same fate as Glalie, being unmemorable. Number 41, Apom, -3 out of 10. Am I being too harsh? No, it only got personality with Dawn. All it did was Ash was steal his hat, and if this was ranking every Dawn Pokemon, Apom would already be pretty good. Number 40, Boulder, -3 out of 10. Ash's first rock type had no personality, but it was a rock. I have to say, its evolution battle was great though. It was also in my favourite episode of Pokemon. You know that Nimbasa City subway episode? Loved that. Number 39, Lapras, -3 out of 10. It was used as a boat, and pretty much left behind. I get with its parents, but still, at least you're cute, Lapras. Number 38, Donphan, -3 out of 10. Besides the fact I can't remember the Battle Frontier, I hardly saw Donphan The battle with Conway was still great though. And does anyone actually remember any of its moves that weren't rollout? Number 37, Levani. 3 out of 10. A weird story, and although it's my second favourite Pokemon's evolution, this is the one I forget the most. It started great as a Squirtle, evolved in the Bug Gym, then was brought back randomly for battles that didn't matter leading to its evolution. I'll give you my lucky number though. Number 36, Corphish. -4 out of 10. Corphish was actually quite good, but the reason I put it here is that its personality isn't memorable. Does anyone remember Corphish's personality? Well, I can't remember most of her, so that might be the reason I can't remember it. Number 35, Pidgeot. -4 out of 10. The way to describe a minus is that it's so bad it's good, as I said earlier. Actually, Pidgeot would have been at -6, but it evolved into a Pidgeot. That episode was too cool. Blame Kanto's final episode for it being this close to 0, as I said earlier, the worst rating. Number 34, Hawlucha. 4 out of 10. The worst Carlos Pokemon Ash caught. I dislike the design and the catching episode. If one Pokemon on Ash's Carlos team was released, I'd want it to be Hawlucha at HE/ or Phantom. The best thing of this is its Carlos League debut, though. That was awesome. Number 33, Pignite. -5 out of 10. Although the starters got a lot of development, Pignite's wasn't in the right way. It stole Charmander and Chimchar's catching story. Even and it evolved like Charmander to Monferno. As a Tepet, it was great, but Pignite was just bad. Number 32, Noctowl. 5 out of 10. The anime made Ash's Noctowl shiny because Gen 2 was when shinies were introduced, and it worked perfectly. I just don't think the story would have worked if Noctowl was only a bit smaller, and a non-shiny wouldn't have fit Ash so much. Number 31, Butterfree. 5 out of 10. The first capture of Ash's didn't have much. The evolutions were cool, and the goodbye was sad, but aside from that, he wasn't special. I've actually put it here because I'm doing a playthrough on my main channel of Pokemon Fire Ash, and the Butterfree there, which I nicknamed Love, is doing great in that playthrough. Number 30, Torterra. 5 out of 10. Although I like the Pokemon, Ash's Torterra was lost with me when it evolved from Grottle. I liked all its moments in the first 2 stages, but this grass ground type should have at least gotten a proper win as a Torterra. Number 29, Weasel. 5 out of 10. As you can tell, this one did much better than Apom. That's because Ash is the right trainer for Weasel. Together they beat Crash Awake, beat other people like Maylene. Well, they tied, but still. And it mastered Ice Aqua Jet. As well as that, it did much, much more. And Apom Weasel was better than Apom. Number 28, Pikachu. 6 out of 10. Ash's faithful companion, but why is he so low? Well, if you'd asked me before Gen 7, I'd have put him higher, just Mimikyu affected me. I still like him, and Electroweb puts him from 5 to 6 on my ranking. Jeez, this is controversial. Number 27, Talonflame. 6 out of 10. A great bird, but not the best. I recently binge-watched all of Carlos, and this fire-flying type was great in it. Especially the Fletchling capture and the 2 evolutions, even if I do like Fletchinger's design better than Talonflame's. Number 26, Heracross. 6 out of 10. Heracross was pretty much seen only in the leagues, and those appearances were good. I mean, it survived Magmar's Fire Blast, which was pretty unscientific. But where it really shone was the Sinnoh League's head-to-head battle of bug types, and this has become one of my favourite Pokemon because of that battle. Number 25, Scraggy. -7 out of 10. This is one of those exceptions. Scraggy got decent character development, and its friendly rivalry with Axew was awesome. The places it fell, though, are the plot holes. When did it master Focus Blast? Or did I just miss an episode? Pretty sure I didn't just miss an episode, though. Number 24. Gibble. -7 out of 10. -7. It just bit Ash's head. Well, that and everything else. I really liked it, though. And the way it masters Draco Meteor is funny and unforgettable. Great mix. Number 23. Totodile. -7 out of 10. I've only heard of Totodile's personality, and it sounds great. The one time I saw it was in the Sinnoh League, and that dance, though. I can also do a pretty good Totodile impression. Listen to this. Okay, that sucked. Okay, that sucked too. Number 22. Gliscor. Number 22. Gliscor. 7 out of 10. Gliscor had a great arc. From scared Gligar to tough Gliscor to training to actually doing well against Pool. The thing that lets it down, though, is Gary. Me and a friend have a joke based on Gary's amazing training. I'll train it, sees Gligar can't fly. You know what? Just evolve it. Number 21. Snorlax. 7 out of 10. Finally, something good. The episode it was introduced in was enough for me to give it a high rating, but the Sinnoh League, it stole some baker's food. Amazing. Number 20. Oshawott. 7 out of 10. The starters were literally the only Pokemon that got any development, aside from 2. Oshawott's story was great, from its battles with Piplup to the way Ash caught it. This little guy was great. I don't know why it doesn't get as much love as it deserves. Number 19. Squirtle. 7 out of 10. This Ninja Turtle was awesome. The best moment I remember was during an Orange Island gym battle. I forget which one, but the way it used Hydro Pump made it good in my books. Number 18. Rowlett. 7 out of 10. Ash is a lowland flying type, and the comic relief of Sun and Moon. This Pokemon is probably the only one of Ash's that had me physically laughing. Well done, Rowlett. It's too bad you won't evolve, though. Just because you swallowed an Everstone. Good job. Number 17. Kingler. 7 out of 10. We only really got to see the crab in the Kanto League, but its battles were great. Did you know, though, that it returned in Johto for the World Cup? Neither did I. How have I not watched that episode? Or arc? Haven't watched any of Johto, really. Number 16. Colaba. 7 out of 10. I only have the gym battles of Johto and the Sinnoh League to go off, and they were awesome, especially the Sinnoh League. The story that Oak sent Cyndaquil instead of Heracross, which led to its evolution, was amazing. The one thing I could do to make it better is have it evolved into Colaba in the Steel-type gym battle. Invento actually said earlier today that Ash would have won it really easily if his Cyndaquil had evolved into a Colaba, instead of having to use Pikachu against Steelix. Then maybe he could have evolved into Typhlosion in the Sinnoh League, but I think it's better that none of them would have evolved. Number 15. Torkoal. -8 out of 10. Torkoal is this much of a minus because of its personality. It cried all the time, and although some found it annoying, its unique personality is something I really liked. Number 14. Toric. 8 out of 10. Why do people not like Alola? The development of characters is amazing, especially Torricat's sad tale. Stoutland has unfortunately died, but in a soon-to-come episode we see it again because of Tapu Fini's death-seeing mist. Why anime? Okay, I'll calm down now. Number 13. Lycanroc. 8 out of 10. The rock with personality. Lycanroc is one of Ash's better quadrupeds. There is just so much to love about this unique form. The capture, the evolution, the Ula arc. You have to like it. I could mention even more things about it. Especially its mane getting dirty. But that's pretty much the Ula arc in a nutshell. Number 12, Bailey. 8 out of 10. A cutie. The first time I saw Bailey was when it had that memorable reunion with Ash and Sinnoh. One of the only Johto episodes I've watched as well is Chikorita's evolution, as well as the episode where Bailey runs off. Those episodes were great, and the Pokemon is even better. Number 11, Noivern. 8 out of 10. I had to resist giving the evolution of my favourite Pokemon a 10 out of 10. Seriously, if you don't think that Noibat is my favourite Pokemon, then just look at my channel. I'm not going to go any lower though, okay? From the evolution to the flying arc to the relationship with Hawlucha, is there really anything bad you can say? Don't mention it's a punching bag, I know. That's why it's only at 11 on the list. It would have been at number 1 if it wasn't used as a punching bag. Number 10, Staraptor. 8 out of 10. Finally, another good flying type. Staraptor was Ash's best bird. Its evolutions were great, and though Ash caught it to find Pikachu, it got such an amazing character that I couldn't put it any lower on the list. Number 9, Snivy. 8 out of 10. Snivy is how you make a good Unova Pokemon. Honestly, its development was great, and Attract worked like it couldn't in the games. Unfortunately, Ash forgot about it in the Unova League, and it's too bad we never got to see its original trainer. Seriously, if Ash hadn't forgotten Snivy to use Attract, he probably would have won the Unova League. Number 8, Poipole. 9 out of 10. 3 words. Third favourite Pokemon. Soon this poison type will hopefully return, but until then, I'll miss him. Also, I haven't watched the episode where it's released, so no spoilers, please. As well as that, it's probably going to be featured in another top 10 list coming soon. Number 7, Goodra. 9 out of 10. Ash is pseudo-legendary, and the only one. The arc was great, and that's all I can really say. Even if it'd tie in every Colors League match, at least it got rid of that pesky Bisharp of alarms, though. It also has 100% of the time, if you count draws as wins, which I do. It's a good job, Goodra. Number 6, Sceptile. 9 out of 10. Now, finally a good Hoenn Pokemon. Like I said earlier, I can't remember the Battle Frontier much, but the Sinnoh League, it defeated the hacker known as Tobias, well, a Darkrai, and was also great as a Trico and Grovyle. Number 5, Charizard. 9 out of 10. The dragon is cool, or should I say hot? I need a life. Any lives for sale anywhere? Anyway, I've only really seen him in Unova and against Articuno as a Charizard, but he's awesome. Charmander as well is cute, but not quite 10 out of 10 The next 4, though, are 10 out of 10. Good, I wouldn't say cute. Except for number 4, Bulbasaur. 10 out of 10. Where do I begin? From the refusal to evolve to the countless times they saw each other again, or reunions, as a human would call them. Bulbasaur's best moment, though, was his capture. Who could hate that? It's also really cute, and this photo just shows that. Number 3, Crocodile. 10 out of 10. What's not to love? From its debut in Sandile and the Gusher of Change, to its Pikachu rivalry, its capture was a good episode as well. Its evolution to defeat Iris' Dragonite was also incredible. Let's be honest, Pignite tried to be the MVP of Unova, but it was obviously Crocodile. Number 2, Greninja. 10 out of 10. I'm giving out 10s now. 10s upon 10s upon 10s upon 10s. But every Pokefan knows why Greninja is good. Battle Bond, Release, Capture, Relationship with Slumpy's Greninja. Ring any bells? Of course it does. It's no wonder why everyone wants this frog to return. But unfortunately it never will. It's been released, guys. We have to move on. Even if I never will. Number 1. Infernape. 10 out of 10. Infernape had the best character development of any of Ash's Pokemon. It had an amazing arc when it went from a Chimchar abandoned by Pool to an Infernape beating Pool. Such a good Pokemon. Its capture was incredible. Everything about it was great. I could go on talking about this Pokemon for ages, but I wouldn't want the video to be an hour long. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video with a friend, and turn on post notifications, and I will see you all later. Goodbye!